So me just use source of data. Yeah, because I don't know why me think knock off like a while, you know. You mind them know why my presentation up, you know, because them know say, well, we are brush them hard. Alright? Yeah, man, we have to brush them hard, you know. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man, them know so we think them we have brush them hard, you know, so. Right now, them know how to brush them hard, you know. Yeah, man, them have to take our time with them. Alright, so Transport Minister Bobby Montague, you will talk to, yeah? See? Me so wanna have a little thing wanna run out. Wanna run out, yeah? You wanna run out that's a stimulator for 5.4 million. Yeah? $5.4 million. And then when you come out with a simulator for one place, and I say it a change up and people have to use simulator and make one big thing. One big thing out of it for what? Foolishness. This is a way when you take one money out of a thing. See? Simulators depend, I'm showing the simulators. See there? 800 and add 400 and add them thing. The simulators are just a simulator. You put the TV, you buy it like this. And you buy, you know, if you buy the 70-inch, yeah man. You see me I say? No man, we're not busy about them man. Too good man. So you buy, if you buy a 70, you can put a big monitor there, or you can put 3 monitors. So you buy it, you have the seat there, you have the thing, and then you plug up to where you plug up, you use a PC or so I'm going to show you something about the simulator. Cheap. Only end up spend 5.8 million Jamaican. Let me tell you this. 5.8 million, like 6 million Jamaican, you roughly talk about nearly 40,000 US. Me see it under $1,000. So why you buy a simulator say you can use it? And I don't know why the government can buy something and if you can get it and use it. By the way, when you see people use them things, when you see people use them iPad and a drive and a do all them car game, a simulators them too man. The gaming thing them man. People just use them for some game thing and you feed it all when you move and them thing there. So when you come on this big ceremony and when you pray and when you do all kind of things, but we want to know why when you spend so much money for buy a simulator and what that can do. Yeah, if you help what go up on the road. Because the truth is, when you drive, people don't know this. When you drive, especially a road with you have places and you put highways or you know some bigger road where you know you can run across, you have accident. In a Jamaica, you know, the infrastructure they want to fix. Because the road, you know, where you live, you know, and them things. Different from the little highway we don't push in for tourists. You know, they may cut up your tires and everything. So you take out one of them wheel, like one of them road, they blow out your wheel and all kind of things. See? Why you do that? See, simulator, I just show the people them seat mark simulator. Let me just show. Simulator, buy simulator. See money there? Money that. See? That's the money for buy a simulator, yeah? And see them. See there? Remember says, shop now for driving simulators. For sale. At the same thing. Just to correct steer, I'm going to show you the one them steer now. But them do. So the one there with the 3 screen. So you can't put 3 screen and you put 1. So it stay that way there. See it have the, see where you put your foot and drive there. See there? See? So at them, yeah, you just put. No man, oh, it is better. No, foolishness. You see me I say? So when you pay $5.8 million for one thing, fact. When me see it enough time cheaper people. You don't even have to go for this because you know like how you them that play some driving game and them and all that fly and simulators them, you know. You have the big one them for playing and all that thing, but simulators them. See? But this is how they move money. Alright, look here. Look here now. It's showing us something now. So when the government of Jamaica come and say them buy a driving simulator value at 5.4 million. Where? Them buy this at 5.4. Why that? Why that? And look even at the same thing. See there? See there? You sit down. We see back in the one piece of thing there. Sit down. And then you put the 3 TV them. Yeah, some people can put 1. Because of this you get with the little steering. And then you just put on that. 5 point what kind of $1 million? And nearly 40,000 US that. For what? Yeah. No, man, you talk about software. Me tell you, software, you mean software not cheap. Software not dear like that, man. Remember, no, another big one, this is the one them with them just use normally, you know. See? Remember, you buy software, them software, they're not dear. What buy software for $30,000? What you say to me, man? Software they not there, man. See? You use your PC and you use your thing and them sell software because you can't have this in your house, sir. This is what you can't have in your house. You understand? You see me I say? Yeah, man, this a foolishness. The whole of this a foolishness. See? So this definitely a foolishness. And about software no there so better. No software, no sir. You see me I say? The software no there, so I not like big heavy duty thing. This is the one that where you just get up. If me buy this or that, you buy it for. You buy your software, you play your thing. Them buy them and use them and play. You play them in your house. Ah, thank you. You have one in your house. Eh? You race with it and all kind of thing. So you have one. So how much you pay for it? 40,000 US? Eh? Bam, how much you pay for it? 40,000, just tell them. You pay 40,000 US seats, sir? Eh? Them not there, but just show them the price. So it come and then you have the soft, them not sell software, not so dear. Eh? But you buy some, you're mad, you couldn't pay that. So that them I tell you, say we spend for buy this. Yeah? But the money to them always say we buy, you know. Remember them TV, they know where you can buy. If you say, all right, $800 for one of them, buy 3 of them there. See? Fit, you know, and then you have some cheaper. You know, if you ever buy them, they have no brand, nothing, and this and that and this. It's a joke. You see me I said? Yeah, man, them things are a joke. But this are weird. Anytime them buy something, and come in with something, this, and then them come in with a bag of stupidness behind it. And we know so that now nothing but them to take out some money. You understand? All right, sir. You pay $1,000 for your son one. Okay, sir. Good. You understand? And then you have one way to drive because them have to gear with it. You know, come just empty like that. If you get at this, because them just sell it more and more all over the place. So you can just sit up. Remember, you go a little game place and you have the little car, you can drive it all over the place. Them sell it where you can just put them by your thing and you feel like you can have the vehicle and you drive same and them have it. Me just show you it. Them depend on Amazon, that's the price. So it will be no software because it come with this. Use it on your PC or you use Mac or where you use today. You understand? And you connect up your thing and you use it. You see? Of course. It can be extreme cheap. Yeah, but yeah. No, but them are hustler for poor people head. And we have to tell them so them to stop this. And I like them say them a buy, them a spend 5.8 million, you have to about nearly 40,000 US. And say them buy 10 of them, and then we are buy them for. So much people can line up for one of this. If you go on and then you have a test before him carry up on the road. I feel them way to make money, take out money out of the country. All the time them do this shit. Them to stop it. So make me hear where I say yes so. See? So me can show you alright. Alright. Look what I gotta do now. Look what I gotta do now. See that? By Edge 6D motion simulator. So me I gotta show them because you have all kind of them. See that? 6D motion simulator. So I can show you one what you need, And you set up a little system, It tell you. And see that me can show them and then you set it up. See that it tell you everything. You can show you. It the right, that's how you see you set it up. You have the seat them and it tell you everything. See them there? See there? So it show you how you set it up, you buy it and it show you how to set it up and everything. See? You understand? It never let that better. See? It show you what you need and everything. Connect Windows, PC, or Mac. And see that tell you what, see there? Xbox for selected game. See it? And cable and everything. So we can just sit down and tell us set it up and do 1 hour. Where them I go with? Where them I go with? Come on now, man. See? And then I know that earth made, I'm going to show you what earth made now. Because I'm going to go in our really earth made now. See? So the stimulator, them I tell you say you can do that and it can stop, the poor crash per road because if you don't pass, go into the simulator and drive, and it will show you some things where, and like, you go map out the whole of Jamaica, and then you work on that and put it in that and say, oh, you can drive pan halfway tree and them things, because the Jamaica, you use it, you put your own road on it. You understand? So then put them on road. So you come with something else, 5.8 million, where I say, if you buy these things are where the kids them are use right now, and a joke me I make. You understand? Them things are where the kids them are use, and a joke we are make. Stop, take off for idiot. You want to know them take off for idiot? Look here. Look on a big sermon here, pan that. This is 2021, I got 2022. Look pan this. Let me show you what I talk. Look pan this. Look pan this. For the same simulator, just look pan this.
Important and very meaningful event, and I just want to introduce some of the persons who are at the head table at this time. Help me to acknowledge the Minister of Transport and Mining, Honorable Robert Montague.
Honorable. You hear one who just listen. And it's a big thing, and you hear how much money them take for keep this. So one simulator. Right? Go and listen.
Also help me to acknowledge Honorable J.C. Hutchinson, Minister of State in the Ministry of Transport and Mining.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Willard Hilton, Managing Director of the Transport Authority. Colonel Daniel Price, Director General of the Island Traffic Authority. We also have other specially invited guests, ACP Gary Mackenzie from the police and other distinguished members.
Hold on, now, I'm going to make a talk. Hold on. So, hold on, people. Hold on, now. You see, says a big round table, all police and everything. Don't move, Carla. Don't move. So, we know it's a bullshit. So, I'm going to make a talk. Carla, call it. I'm going to talk to one of them test driver there too, you know. So, you call from England, so I'm going to make you call, talk. Yeah? So, yeah, all right. So, Carla, talk to me. Talk to me, Glenn.
What happened really and truly, when they put up in front of you, they saw something that when they play a game pan and you got a game house and go play a game pan. You know what happened? Let me tell you something. What they need to do, I'm bringing out something named a theory testing. Where they lads them, because the younger generation, my son just come on it with you. Yeah, you just pass it. Where you go out and look for hazard and awareness, you know, traffic sign, traffic light, read about the road first.
Yeah, that's a do. Yes, that's a do.
And then to do that, and when them pass that, then they go for the proper driving test.
So what you do now, what them do now, what you do, you'd have some computers front of you when you do the test. You know, them have the desk with peer computer. So you sit down with a computer and them change up the question where them ask you. So you have a book and you have to go study that. And if you not pass, the computer tell you not pass. So you have to go back and them things. So you have to sit down and pass that to get the learners. See?
Yes.
And that's some I know them do it, and then you go for the G1 and then the G2. See? And then G1, then you go for G2, then you go for G. You get the G, you get the full license. So you don't do it like that. So you have one where you just drive around the place, and then the other one where you take the highway and everything, and them I tell you, because you have to know the road traffic. And the code and
awareness.
Yes. So you know it's a school there, so you know it's a hospital, you know everything, so it's an ask. Yeah, man.
The awareness win. Yeah? The awareness. You have to look out. Alright, they put you on that computer. And you have to look out for every hazard on that computer. Up to dog, you have to look out for. And you see if you ever do that test and you don't put them against them dog, then you feel it. You understand? Because anything will step out in the road, anything will even a train line or even a traffic light overhead is a hazard that. You understand me? And if you don't get them things right, you have to go back and then before them give you that license, you have to go back and pass that theory test.
Okay.
And when you pass the theory test, it lasts for 3 years. Yeah? So in the spirit of 3 years, if you don't pass the driving test, you understand me?
You go right over back. Start over back. Yes.
You start all over back again.
And that's in the UK, right?
And that's in the UK, we
Alright.
And you only pay 40-something pounds for that, we.
Alright, sir. So when the man come with this, so we can buy a stimulator. By the way, you have, like you go in a little game and you go play a little game in them and you put a thing and you drive and you race and thing. Come on, man.
People like throw them things out of the house now, we. A roadside, you see them things they put on,
And man said $5.4 million.
Man, Jamaican system is just there to rob the poor people.
And then call the media, and the media also say, and them not do the research and look it up. Them thing hurt me still, you know. Cause Bobby Montague, come on, no. Everything when touch it, yes, a million, 100 million gone missing from the place there. Them don't know where it there. 100 million. When you send money to Western Union, them are turn back $1,000. Or 100 million US gone, but we don't know from the aluminum place. Car there so how much money did buy car missing there so then $5.4 million they wanna spend for do what? And then have police everybody out as a big ceremony for one little thing. Say it a change. It's a foolishness, man.
We not change nothing. Because them are bringing, listen, you see them computer thing, it mess up the kids' them brains. You understand me? You tell me now, a big person when you really have no computer knowledge.
But I'll tell you better than that now. You don't know, say you have some little youth. He drive the car better than you. Pack the computer, but them can't drive the big car. Serious, because them sit down and do it, then race and do everything. You just try it for the first time and you fail.
My son run in a field room, if they come one of them things daily.
Alright, him know it and him know where him drive and boom bam and go around and because them use it for race, them do all kind of things with it. Drive it better than you. You know? So him come with this and things say yes, and then I bring this to Jamaica like he that in 2020. Thank you, brother. Because right now, I put everybody about the same thing, how much money them have to spend and thing. Cut up all under your wheel, lick out the front end, do all kind of thing. You will crash. And let me tell you this when I crash, the police, Jamaica police different, you know, like them that make sure come test out and you have the fireman, them do certain things and say, okay, this cars by that and that. Same time as you crash, police just company, speeding cars. Speeding, unless, John, no.
None of them police, you see, none of them traffic police at Jamaica, they have no sense with. They have nothing but vehicle, they have no mechanic.
No, sir. So them just come and say speeding, and I say, oh, now do this and police.
From ordinary police, you understand me?
Yes.
Traffic police. Because we don't already know we and the policeman stopped me and I said to him, first thing he said is, can I help you? He said, yes. Can I have the pay for them for the vehicle? So I said to him, officer, you know, really and truly, I have a word in them, I come out to the vehicle. And you know, when I have the word with the policeman, I said to him, officer, you know, we can't spend $10,000 on my vehicle right now in that shop there, so, and drive out there, so. And this side of the road there, so I look out the whole of my front end, me ask him if him drive. Him say yes. Me say, you own a car for yourself? Him say yes. Me say, what kind of car? He say, a BMW. Me say, where you live? He say, you live at Portmore. Me say, you drive come to St. Thomas? He say, yes. He say, but you drive come to St. Thomas, but you only drive come as far as Harborview.
Oh.
From Harborview to Port Parent.
Oh.
You understand me? So I say, why you do that? He said, because the start of the road. So I say, officer, really and truly, you know, an insurance man should only appeal on us up on the road. You understand me?
Of course.
That's the real word. MOT, well, we look at the fitness test, don't
yes,
you?
Yes.
You know, really make it because here what happen. You can drive out to a place now and you drop in our patrol and you chop up your rubber them in your front end of your vehicle. You understand me? So him not even gonna look for the people them. You understand me?
I just stop warning them to stop being naive and just get real. Fix the infrastructure them that the people them alright because government are making much money. And listen, if you walk on the sidewalk, you know somebody don't access circus already and me slide out that place. Me so. So me analyze me don't know these things. See? Me in a one of them shop there, I'm slide, you know say I call me liar man and them thing them man. Yeah, man, because I slide out, man. Like, one of them step for me, I go up there. I find myself, I glide. And my wife, I laugh. I find myself, I say, well, on there. And I see me a seal. And I say, I lie, that's what you talk about. In a Jamaica now, you drop on the sidewalk where you have a suit. No, they want to lock you up to and tell you foolishness. You understand? Yeah, man.
We do at 23 years, we do on the road, fix the road, truck. Big light, sign, everything to do with the road, Wayne. Build the road. You understand me?
Yes.
And when we see them down there, though, they want to go to something, the mall. And then every time a rain fall, when it mall, though, it wash out of the wall. It
Yeah.
And them can't get that, them sense. Them need something more heavier. Go and take the sand from the river, the coast sand from the river, even buying it with the mall, and then roll it and then tarmac it. When they not even have the knowledge to do that way.
But even alright, because foreign road, alright, look on the road them in a UK now. Look how the road them sturdy. Listen, you remember say cold time in it, something like if water seep in a place and then it cool and that means it expand and it bust up the road. But them build it away that it firm. And them repair road all the time. So you could have them big.
When we go and dig out a pathway, we have to dig it out 8 inches deep. Yeah, we have to dig it out 8 inches deep. And we have to put in 5 inches worth of base back in there and 3 inches worth of a tapping on top of it. And if we don't do that way, we are telling them to go to car test it and we have to go back over and do the job again and we have to do the job for nothing.
Not Jamaica cause some friend thing. Me say the man then keep big sermon if you're hour. Me gonna take the time and play.
Me just see that well,
me dey for my life, man. The car one day they can and the car, so me dey for my life. Just go and tune in, man. Me say go tune in, man. Go tune in, man. You can just go and tune in. Me there. Yeah? Alright, brother.
Yeah, man, all right.
Cool, bless. Alright, bless.
Alright, yeah.
Me call my brethren now where do test driving in a Canada now because me call them man now because them man make you have your license. You see? So me call them man now. See? So me can't get them man. See? So yeah, me not pick him up. Yeah man. Yeah, man, say me pick him up, man. I say me can't pick him up here, so. See? No, I'm busy. Alright, him soon call me back. Him call me back. Call me back there, bro. Yeah, man. See? So me continue with that little thing here. So Montague, come on, I tell you when rain fall and them, alright. Yeah, man. Yeah, did I talk to one of them man them deal with your license and everything. So, but him kind of busy now. So, me want to, yeah, man. Bring on your number there. Bring on your WhatsApp right away. Me call you. Douglas. See? But me talk to one of the man who do the driving where you go there and go, you have a pass your license. But bring on your number there, Douglas. See? Yeah, man. So, this, me make you hear them. This one simulator. $5.4 million. And then when you look at big talk, you know, people are let me just go and finish this and until me get my breath in there. Finger your number, yeah, Douglas? Yeah. Alright, so watch this. Police
force, members of the Transport Authority team, members of the Ministry of Transport and Mining, and other representatives of the Island Traffic Authority. Today, we are here to do the handover ceremony for a test driving simulator.
Look how much people have them iPad and all kind of things and them sit down and them drive and do all kind of things right now, eh? Look how the place tea and look how them take Jamaica feed that, man. Test driving, look how much people, look how them waste. So taxpayer have to still pay the one of them people for come and sit down here for Hanover test driving simulator. What, $5.8 million?
Of course, this is an important part of what we do at the Transport Authority, the Ministry, and the Island Traffic Authority in terms of driver training. And so this is a very important event. But before we get started, we would like to invite the Lord's presence. So we invite Mr. Michael Barrow, General Manager of Finance and Planning at the Transport Authority, to opening in prayer.
General Manager opening prayer. So, you know, they must forget. They make it all look. So you have to spend more money to do that big thing at you, you know. Yeah, man.
Pleasant morning. Let us pray. Almighty God and our Father, we want to give you thanks this morning. We thank you for your loving kindness, your grace, your mercies that you have shown towards us. And Almighty God, we thank you that you have allowed us the privilege, Almighty God, as we gather at this handing over ceremony for our driving simulator. We pray, Almighty God, that these equipment, Almighty God, will aid
So you pray to God for your driving simulator. So what can I get to listen to you for your driving simulator? You pray to God? For this driving simulator, 5.8 million it does cost taxpayer. Nearly 40,000 US, 30 enough thousand US. When we can get for $800, some said for $400 and all kind of things. Eh? All right.
Assist our drivers on the road. Almighty God, we have known that accidents is a major part of our problem within this country on the roads, Almighty God. So we pray, oh God, that as we hand over these simulators and assist our drivers in driving better on the roads, and we will see results of less accidents.
Send me the number, Douglas.
Pray that all shall go well, that you will be with us to guide us and cover us. Give you thanks in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you so much, Mr. Byru. That was indeed a powerful prayer. Now, the simulators are donated by the Transport Authority, and it's part of our
You see simulators. A simulator. A one. For the money, one.
social responsibility program. So at this time, I invite the Managing Director of the Transport Authority, Mr.
A 5 million, they could have patched out enough road. 5 million could have patched out enough look at things. You could have even patched out Copper Road. Eh?
Hilton to come and deliver the welcome and opening remarks.
Pay pirate them, man. Eh? You keep big ceremony if you want simulator.
Thank you very much, Masters of Ceremony.
Rotted.
To our Honorable Minister Robert Montague, Minister
Honorable.
Transport and Mining, Minister J.C. Hutchinson,
Rotted.
General Manager at the Transport Authority, Assistant Commissioner of Police,
Yeah.
Mr. Gary Mackenzie,
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Daniel Price, Director General, Island Traffic Authority,
We need how much people, yeah.
Mr. Alan Blair, President, National Council of Taxi Associations,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vernal Oliver, Chief Inspector of the Island Traffic Authority,
What?
representatives from the Ministry of Transport and Mining,
Yeah.
other distinguished guests, good morning.
People with them kind of guests and distinguished guests here. You don't think say the Queen or somebody else. Not true. They want to talk about, not true. I'm coming to Jamaica about something, don't it? Oh, I run through it right now, fam. I run through it now.
Morning. In the words of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Let me join the Masters of Ceremony in welcoming you this morning to our function and to thank you for accepting our invitation. It's a pleasure to have you with us this morning in our midst. In fact, your presence today signifies your show of support, and for that we are extremely grateful. Today, we collaborate with Vision.
Vision.
Together as a team. By combining our efforts, knowledge, skill sets, and expertise to accomplish a common goal of regulating the transportation sector.
People, for them knowledge, me not tell you so them people are garbage, man. So you go for your simulator and you have a combine and knowledge. This is how we pick me a play with in another house. Maybe just listen him again. You combine them knowledge, for them knowledge. If them have a car knowledge, no. Me not hear what him say good. Me play it back. Me no want bunny mouth. Me must say I hear wrong. Hold on.
So much. Let me join the Masters of Ceremony in welcoming you this morning to our function and to thank you for accepting our invitation. It's a pleasure to have you with us this morning in our midst. In fact, your presence today signifies your show of support, and for that we are extremely grateful. Today, we collaborate with Vision and work together as a team. By combining our efforts, skill sets, and expertise
and skill set.
common goal of regulating the transportation sector.
Jano.
When we work together in unison, we double our
Mm-hmm.
we get much more done
What?
and have a greater and positive impact.
I don't know what John know.
As a regulatory body strives to facilitate the process of development of a transportation sector that is people-centered, safe, orderly, and reliable for all. It is with the collaborative effort of all our stakeholders that we will accomplish this goal. The matter of road safety has been a concern for
okay.
The Transport Authority, in response,
is
leading a review and amendment of the Transport Authority Act. The provision of the Public Passenger Transport KMTR Act and the Public Passenger
416,
Rural Area Act are currently codified and incorporated in the Transport Authority Amendment Act.
Okay, you're good. Me see it. Yeah, man.
Of the Road Traffic Act are also to be incorporated in the Transport Authority Amendment Act.
No, I forgot Carl. I'm put it in on Carl, yeah? Because the man here, talk foolishness. Because Bobby man to feel talk to, you know. Bobby man to feel talk to. Yo, let me tell you this. Them thing have to stop. Them take off idiot. Yeah? The man, them come out with all commissioner, assistant commissioner, police. This a man that the man there kind of stakeholder for one stimulator. That way them keep this on. If you ask them how much to do that, maybe over $1 million for just keep this. Serious. See? Maybe over $1 million. You understand? The whole of this are foolishness. When people say this, these are the things that we have to question them. You know what's a stimulator, you can go deal with it and that kind of things. Yeah, me see that, that. Me just write it off and deal with it right now. Me just deal with it right now, yeah? Me give a call right now, hold on. 80, alright. 350, alright, so let me just set this. See? The whole of this are foolishness. Whole of that are foolishness. Me can't tell a man say that are foolishness. Whole of this are foolishness. The man them come and take a bag of money. Alright. Yeah, man. Okay. See? And you have some people think say, yeah man. What that? 05? Me say for 05. Let me just make one like, you know. Yeah, okay, for 105. See? Them take people for idiot to them, man. And we are telling them, we want to tell themselves to stop this to them, man. Stop the foolishness. See? Stop that foolishness here. It don't make no sense. It can't make no sense. Okay, me see where okay. So I call them now. Let me see. Okay, let me see what you're doing now. Alright, fire. Alright, so I call them now, yes sir? Yeah, man. Alright. Call you right now. See, me I call you. Me I call you now, man.
Yeah, what go on, Mr. Alone?
Me there, family, me there, what go on?
Yeah, man, you know, we really want to get through them, but, you know, more time I listen,
yes.
I'm going to just listen to the reason with you and everybody else answer, but to them just feel compelled for just calling answer, right?
Yes, sir.
So, me in Edmonton, Alberta, right?
Me know, me see. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so me there. So I've been a garbage truck driver now going on almost 7 years, and we are like one of the last places wherein we had to work picking up garbage by hand. And just the last couple of years, we've been slowly moving to automation. So remember when them set up in the yard to, like, you know, make sure so everybody kind of get a feel for the joystick and the arm to, like, grab the carts. Now, anybody will tell you this. I remember when we went to practice it, me were one of the slower guys, you understand? Because first when people net start out, they, you know, the yard, like, we simulate, like, you know, one drive wherever not, when it take, like, up to an hour. And then some guys get down to 20-something minutes. Me couldn't crack under 35 minutes to save my life. And I remember the trainer them said to me, listen, no matter what happened, you still have to go out there in the real world because there are certain variables that we can't account for right here and then. Simulation can't do that. You see them when they drive on sheer ice. You understand? Sheer ice. Wherein you can, I mean, don't say well covered and all of that, but to the point where there's no grip, nothing on the tire. My truck, them literally may drift the truck like Tokyo drift. Me not exaggerate.
Me know it, you know. When it's here, me know, man. Me know that's still. So, me know so you talk, man. Yeah, man, me know, man.
So what's just trying to show you? Say, it's a simulation. It can't teach you to a point. We still have to work in the real world. Like me can't tell somebody who has never been up here now. Like driving on ice is X, Y, and Z. But until you experience it for yourself, driving on a game or on a simulation can't do that. When I see them price and everything, when I find where it's not endemic to Jamaica alone, but I find a lot of times when it comes down to things where in so-called first world countries, these things are cheap. It seems like they're rape and pillage when it comes on to so-called developing countries like Jamaica. Why is it that we are paying more for something that is a lot cheaper up here? You understand me, I said?
That me I talk about. Because what them not expect, hold on the caller. So what So what them not expect, they not expect people like me or like the I or other people right around the world. Me tell them say the world it intertwined now. So it gets smaller because we have, you know, digital, we need the digital age. So them used to do with the same thing over much decades. Them come back with the same old same thing. And I tell we stupidness and we can't just look it up on our fingertip. So if you tell we say it fit this, we can't do so boom and we see where it yourself. We can't order it off Amazon. We buy things from Amazon. So we know it stay. You understand? So you go in one of the game, you go one of the little game shop, you put your son and him drive. And then the one of them have them computer now or whatever, and them sit and drive. And them have them other games there where my son have the whole of the games.
You the bus out of my truck?
Yes. Yes. So you see, what them not understand, when them come with some, some ridiculous price and a taxpayers' money, and then I keep a big thing and I say them I make big efforts for go stem crash. Oh, your stem crash, brother. Let me tell you this. Overseas, whether Canada, whether US, whether UK or any one of them places, here where them look out for now. That's why them have hospital, them know people are sick, them know people are dead. Them know people are crash. Even who are build the bridges on the road, them know that, so them design it away, even when them are build bridges. That means if a truck lick up on it, no. You understand what I say? Them build it away, put the strongness, the whole of these things, them have to build it away because them know say it happen. And it happen. Crash always happen. Every area have crash. In a Jamaica, them come with a little stupid thing. But, yeah man, this and that and I'll be speeding. And when the police them know what they must say. You can't be defective, And you just a driver got 810 and the wheel blow out of the front end, something fall off because I pay a patrol, I pay a big hole in the road and pay sitting and mash up a car. You go up on the highway, you drive for 100 miles, and when you look, 100 miles you're going, but you reach 50 miles out. Something pop off and mash up and it will crash, you will crash. But everything with them come with.
I forgot, just quickly just end your writers, but I'm going to say this real quick.
Yes.
Before I run out of this.
Yes.
So just like when you talk about saying you have to more or less kind of like build your environment and stuff.
Yes.
All right then. You come up here saying now, and you say, all right, which part of the answer? When you select $1 million house and say, oh, it make. You're like, but to people I get, I teach people money, because more others concrete at the base, you understand? And I just wood and sit there and drywall and stuff. Because of the environment stay and stuff, you can have concrete, you feel something that can deal with extreme heat and stuff.
Yes, so it have to have insulation, between it. So if them build the high rise, them have put concrete, but it still have to have insulation again, and you have to have a frame and put insulation. Because when it hot, outside, it's so when it's cold out there, it just have the nice temperature and things.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so it have a build for a different,
Jamaica upon a fault line, that's why you find a lot of places in Jamaica, them build out a concrete and steel. You understand? Whereas it is not needed here because the biggest thing concern of us is just the extreme cold. You understand? The thing is concrete and it's something that they won't hold the cold. You understand what I'm saying? All my friends back home.
Yes, sir. Your supervisor.
This one you just say you're big up for you do, and me like what you do, me always I continue to listen, me just really feel comfortable for those cars.
Yes, brother.
To get out of hand now.
They get out of hand, man. Come on now, man. And them take off your idiot, you know. And them don't understand that people have these things. They, look around me, look here. Look, me I talk to you, I make me show them this. They have a computer there, sir. See one here, sir? Apple, see it? Apple. See it? See me have a next one. Look here. Look here. See it? Yeah, my one day, man. And look there. Look here. See? People, I remember, you know, when me have, and when my kids have, see one more under here, you know. See the next one. See, this are two, one more here. Yeah, man, so I'm going to try to show them, say, when they must stimulate, people know what, you know. Say, next week, smile one day.
You know, at first, when I joined the panel live, you know, I think, say, well, I know simulation now talk about, but never.
They I tell you, and the man, they make a big thing, and how much money for one little thing, and it can make you drive better, and where if you do and all kind of thing. Stupidness. Eh?
Listen, man,
And this and them a put their mind together, you know. This are creative minds. I mean, I tell you, when a creative mind, you know, not try. Oh, only we are paying much millions of dollars every year for what? For what? This is stupidness. This is stupidness. Yeah.
Because Jamaica up here want to contribute and they want to do whatever. But you see, at the same time, I'm one of the people that are wearing me want value for money because you see me group and so me used to look them and job and whatever me I do. You understand me? I'm not telling a lie. But so I come up here so and so what it really time. I come out of the office job thing and say, yo, I hear for the money there. And you Jamaicans come up here so. And we make a name for ourselves and we start move up the organization and so because at the end of the day, through culture we know about hustling, we know about hard work, we're not afraid of that. You understand? We get up 5 o'clock a morning time if listen, I could have 40 degrees or minus 40 degrees, we still get up and do my effort. But you know what? I just that has been inbred in me. But at the same time, seeing what I say here where people spoil, well, as Patterson said one time, serious benefits and spoils and so. Enough is not going around. And if you bad for us, maybe there's somewhere else now, I contribute here. So, when we can stay there and build up. You understand? We're not trying to look on like the broader spectrum. Because even as one is, I'm not really going to go off topic too much, but you know, we're not looking on the importance what everybody needs to do in different sectors. We concentrate too much on the lawyers and the doctors and the teachers. You need to also look on the blue collar worker. Even my sister who I want a lawyer. Right, she want to learn, and she said she not understand why Jamaica push so much on the whole idea. Say everybody must push to be this and that. No, it's just not different sectors and all of that something. And it's when you do that, no people come back like myself. And we can come and we train people in my workplace, you know.
All right.
We train people in my workplace, so we can come and Jamaica, we can train them and say, yo, this is what you do. Drive an automated truck. This is what you need for the. These are the dangers you need to look out for. These you have to have spatial awareness, all of that something. But if me go come with this now, God say no, if man go bad mind me and all of that, and me not will contribute to this and everything. And then, you know, I'm a bad mind me and all that. So like, we just need to, like say, coming up here, so I'm not telling them that it has brought my horizons and understand, say, yo, look, life, you can make life just about any field you go into. It's just unfortunate to say in Jamaica, it's very limited. Whereas up here, what I call painter, my father-in-law worked literally. This man has been living like a semi-retired person for the past 30 years. Worked for 6 months, go to Jamaica for 4 or 5 months. But I make good money out there. Why not do that? Man have your own surplus, man have your own spot, but that's all. Yes, I'm not there. You understand? It's not like this, man want very rich man or anything like that. You can know for working money too, but at the same time, people not club themselves. You understand? And he's not no big CEO or no company. So the man live a comfortable life and retired now. So when you look at other industries and understand, say, you don't have to be the stereotypical, you have to be a lawyer, a doctor, or a big time senior teacher, or whatever, or your last name has to be X, Y, or Z, in order to be recognized in Jamaica. When you come up with the fools for a long time now, because if we reach one point we're in right now, as in so we reach like a mono economy, where it's only tourism, like 50% of the GDP. If we continue along that line, then Jamaica is, it's in for a rude awakening 10 years from now.
But hear this number, brother. You just say 50% of the GDP, which me can tell them, say, no go so neither. Because at the end of the day, you notice the tourism thing, through the COVID thing, it locked down, right? And the people in the diaspora over 3 billion, they must say them lose 2.5 billion, 2.5. The Espa spend over 3 billion. That different from the barrel and everything, so you have to double that. That different from the thing we go in, that different from people who carry money, cash. We're flying and carrying cash. See? That are true the remittance and thing. Over 3 billion, more than what them get from tourism. Because I tell you the truth. You see, when them invite foreigners, say, build up place, me say a white guy from in Canada. He might talk, say, now come back to Jamaica. And he might talk about him. I'm not talking about more carry that, more carry that, make them people not just listen what he must say. He must show him if him could have carried BMW and him tax free and everything. Like him that work in the diplomatic field, you know, film thing. And he might tell you, oh, them thief and what them do and all kind of things, so him now come back to Jamaica. So I can carry that maybe later. See? He must say him can carry things free, but if you, as a Jamaican, I say you're carrying something like a computer, and a $2,000, you have to pay $1,000 upon it, and a true matter. See, $1,000 US, so if you buy it for $2,000, them know, them are going to charge you. So him can carry in a BMW free, him say not pay tax, but if you pay tax at 65% and over. Chinese not pay tax neither, only we Jamaican, them grabble pan. And then come make big speech like this, you have one stimulator. At the TV, them front of you, know, because at the little thing, you know, you remember, you plug it up on a PC or what you do. And you have the little surface. So, me can just put up how much TV or how much, the 3 of them, and I can use one big one. Like a 70 inch. I don't think a 70 inch, that's them smaller. So, you might have used a 50 inch. You know, I'd use 3 of them, I'm use a 70 inch. I'm use 12 more one. So, you put the simulator front of you, and you deal with the thing. And then, when them I use, you know, them not fit the environment neither because them have to put some, them have to go map out Jamaica Road. So when you drive on a simulator, you know, you have to show the big old depot, the pressure pick them and the crocodile them, one of them, and the broke down bridge them, where the man have to string cross the river because the bridge broke down. You have to put all them there in it. You have to have somebody map it and build something like that. So when you drive a Jamaica, you can't have simulator show me them foolishness here. So this way you drive, so you might make a drive, and if you can't drive this, and I get no license. About good man to kill. You know, seem sick.
Well, let me say, I forgot to drop my wife.
Yes, all right. Yes.
One man said this other thing already, and he said, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but all right, sir. No, sir, not me there. Yeah, bless. All right, sir. Yeah, man. Good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good speech. You see me I talk about. You see them take everybody like everybody I idiot. I say, you know, stop that foolishness and all, man. Stop it, man. You see me I say, stop it, man. Bless up. Yeah, man. Everyone bless up, you know. You see me I say, Taylor, you want to talk to me? I'm call you, Daniel. Let me talk to you. I'm call you, Daniel. Because I want to act you, know. I want to act, man. Let me call Daniel. Daniel, let me call you there. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, let me call Daniel. Yeah. I want to act with 5.4 million. I have some people come and say, yes, this and that. And then one bag of people with title. And them I use them collective mind. You understand? This don't make no sense. Daniel, bless. You are going, man. You see me just talk to a virgin from Edmonton and I talk to one of my virgin from in the UK. Now I have to talk to you from in Toronto. So we are going. So this driving thing now, when you go for the driving thing, what you do? Then put you on a little stimulator like this and if you not but I want to keep you sick, you know. Eh? No, this not stupidness, man. Eh?
Yeah, I'll pay for you. Yeah, man, I'll pay for prayer.
No, sir. And the man them keep big reception, you know. For hand over a simulator and use it up in a solar field depot. One, you know, and we have so much depot and I tell you say you have to use this. One. So one in the world. So when you take your test, they say if you go line up for go up there, so if you go sit down on that and then if you feel that no, you're not get your learners or something. So if you line up, I don't know how you have a backlog or the biggest backlog. Number one, that's supposed to be the biggest backlog because you can't scope it and just so go down one road. You're supposed to give even a half an hour upon that then. For do what? Before you can go up on the road, go drive, would that make sense? But them just have it, you know, through them thief the money already. Because in a valley, you know, simulating yourself for that. No. And him can go say, oh, because when him a do now, when I like come talk. Oh, it build special. Why? Oh. Oh.
Them thing that impossible, brother. Them thing that impossible.
You see me I say?
It's
Oh.
a money grabbing thing. It's about money.
Yo, the man them terrible, yes, sir. The man them terrible, man. You understand? And then them keep, you know, this big, me don't know this, you know, this a man and this a commissioner of police is an ex-Google. And this a man and this and a transport and them come with, the, you know, the collective mind and the brightest and, you know, put them efforts together and then come up with this. The one of them forget fired. Every one of them who depend this. Every single one. That's why Jamaica go back with. Every one of them forget fired. This is foolishness. Honorable Bobby Montague. Honorable. What the other one name we take with the two the much you call land from down in St. Elizabeth? Yeah, this honorable them, but honorable this. And this a police, and this a man, and this a from road safety council, and this a one, and them a say prayer to God for keep this, and it's for thank for the simulator. Come on now. No man, never burn too fire in the Daniel. If anything later, you know, because we don't stop on them, you know, sir. Yes, sir? All right. No, sir, nothing. Later. Bless.
Bless up.
Yeah, man, it's a stupidness. This definitely a stupidness. I have to tell them it's a stupidness. You understand? And the money, it not right. The money does, it does not right, none at all. People see this and them tell it's a stupidness. Bobby Montague, this is a stupidness. You understand? This is a stupidness. This don't make no sense. See? Let me just play a little more of this where them not talking. So. And these are the things I'm going to tell you, say, you know, we have, what I go answer? These are the things I'm going to tell you, say, we have, yeah man, hey man, up. Yeah man, them a take off too much idiot now, man. Look on the people, them hear what them attack, say, man. Look here. Make we hear look more away my talk, so because I wanna boy him yeah.
The Public Passenger Transport KTR and Rural Area Acts are to be repealed. As a regulator, we stand by the notion that when we invest in the development of the sector and its people, it fosters increased productivity and performance, structure, discipline, and boosts morale. Essentially, this means that the public order will be created in the transportation system.
With one stimulator and boost record and morals and do all kind of thing. But a simulator? I will tell you say this the simulator can do make all of this happen. I will say to way. What them write all them speech a game for? What is? Eh? Hear the man?
As the functions of the Transport Authority have been expressly stated in the new Act, which makes provision for the regulation and monitoring of public passenger transport, commercial carriers, and motor vehicles that provide a market service, which are those vehicles that transport passengers and goods. For this reason, the driver-conductor badge training developed. This is a highly interactive and engaging training program that will upskill our drivers and conductors on existing regulations that deal with their operations, the roles of the Transport Authority, and another aspect which is customer service. Today, in collaboration with Play Jamaica Limited, the attainment of driving simulators has been a reality and will certainly aid in developing competence of learner drivers, which will result in enhancing road safety on our roadways.
Yeah, what I'm saying? So the simulators now are incompetent. It are make the road safer now on the roadway. Let me just play back. In their head, them forget fire the whole of them. The whole of them forget fire at the same time.
Vehicles that transport passengers and goods. For this reason, the driver-conductor badge training developed. This is a highly interactive and engaging training program that will upskill our drivers and conductors on existing regulations that deal with their operations, the roles of the Transport Authority, and another aspect, which is customer service.
Customer service.
Today, in collaboration with Play Jamaica Limited, the attainment of driving simulators has been a reality and will certainly aid in developing competence of learner drivers.
It will aid in developing competence of learner drivers and what?
Which will result in enhancing road safety.
Which will result in enhancing road safety.
On
Eh?
roadways. The Transport Authority is proud.
No, remember, you said 875, but remember say, you said 875, but remember say them spend around 40,000 for that one that with them have, you know. Yeah, man. 40,000 US. Eh? Same one we could get. We have some cheaper one. Eh?
In this collaboration of great entities, this will continue to effect significant change in the transportation sector.
Yeah, the stimulator, you know.
Of driving simulator to the Island Traffic Authority, we are making a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And we will achieve the common benefit of an improved, effective, safety, and reliable transportation system.
Man, so you sit down and drive a simulator, and the benefit will make you safe and everything. Mr. My little son, them can drive in a simulator. Them do it. You understand? Them have them games and everything. Them have all kind of things from them game. So, me don't know how I put them in my car for drive. That don't make no sense. So, you have to drive a simulator, you know, and that will make you safe on the road. See, I bet time we have a stop crash. In a film head, him should have get fire same time for say these things. It don't make no sense.
We look forward to deepening this partnership in the coming year by providing more simulators.
See there?
To other locations identified by the Island Traffic Authority.
That means them 5.8 million now. Them want to say them a buy 10 more. And yet you say them spend over 100 million. You understand? Because them not say 5.4 again, you know. Yeah, you say 8 million or more. For something where you can buy less than $1,000. Eh? A criminal, them, you know. You hear him? Eh?
And in my closing comments, I leave you with a line from Ecclesiastes chapter 4. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. Thank you very much.
And big speech. Not at all. Rob money and big speech.
Thank you, MD. I'm sure you want to give him another round of applause.
Yeah.
Indeed, too.
I said this. If we get a round of applause, so do what? You hear that?
Than one. And of course, one hand can't clap. So at this time, we invite Colonel Daniel Price, Director General of the Island Traffic Authority, our partner in this venture, to bring remarks. Can you welcome him as he comes?
Who this now?
Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremonies. Speaking after the Managing Director, I can only say that his salutations and greetings, I will adopt them as my very own.
You know, say I said this. For you see that man, you say I said him adopt it for him very own. Eh? This a joke. The money they could have do a lot of things. Maybe hear what him said, because none of them don't make no sense.
Colleagues, I am indeed very happy and pleased to see, for the first time in my tenure as the Director General of Road Traffic at the Island Traffic Authority, collaboration like this, a meaningful collaboration.
Yeah, there.
When I assumed this office, it was my dream, and I conveyed this to the minister, to have driving simulator to enhance the testing process
Man, you forget fire too, man. And them you will use around your country here. You have people that you leave by university we have sense. Eh? And them not give them no work. But them man you cut them up in a job like them a acrobat. Them man you gonna have nothing in it. Yo, them man you them them man you not make no sense in the man. You see why the country go back where? Because them want to pay for more of these cheap things and then put it at 1,111 and so much money and keep things like this and they hear much million feet. For them style. Yeah.
Of issuing driver's license. Several months down the road, and we have not reached the year yet. This is a reality.
Reality for the what?
This tells me that there is a sensitivity towards the need of this very valued entity, the Island Traffic Authority.
You want people to play like what play tie now with simulator. I said very valuable. You put your life per risk when you're out there, sir, driving in your car. If you go crash and pay a patrol on the road and all kind of things. And you said this, I can make the difference.
I am very happy to know that my colleague from the Transport Authority that has such great synergy with this entity rose to the occasion and have delivered. Promise kept. And I thank you, Mr. Hilton.
Promise kept.
And the Transport Authority. No doubt our collaboration will continue because it is not just the vision, but it is the shared vision of the Transport Authority and the Island Traffic Authority that we will make the roads a safer place and that the vehicles that traverse our roads will be up to the required standards of safety, and therefore our passengers will be safe and our people will be safe.
No, people, if I hear them and talk, say a passenger are safe. And if me follow them and play out all of that, I get all, yo, me burn them out. Wicked. Kind of make no sense. So the simulator, I do all of this now, you know. Remember, you know, you're driving in a real life, you drive. You drive on the road. And them come with one simulator. Them come with one. For them price tag, a 5.4 million simulator, $800, $400, and then enough people have simulator, see? But them short and all kind of thing, see? You understand? And this them come with now, you know. Simulator. For them kind of money there, you know. For nearly 40,000 Jamaican, you know. Nearly 40,000, 30 enough thousand, you know. US, you know. This them come with for something you could have buy for $100,000. See? The party could have buy. And then keep this. I mean, I tell you, say this for them keep with police and everybody at chat. Make them show you the tag. It'll come up to more than $1 million same way. If you don't mind shop, it's a $10,000 tag or $20,000 tag this with us. They and talk and you say it come up to this and them invite the news media. So if me was a person like this and them a chat, me will say, yo, sir, but I rubbish you talk still here. It don't make no sense where you talk. I tell them the truth. So you know, so them not going at me. Because I couldn't sit down and listen to this. And that's why you couldn't put me up on TV with them. Because I tell them say rubbish. With someone that say, and him talk. I say, but you talk a big and you talk and just it's too shit. It don't make no sense. So a simulator, I got change up the whole thing and it can make it better now, you know, about a crash and it will keep your people safe. You must have accident. Long as car up on the road, traffic up on the road, you're going to have accident. See? You have accident. Make sure the road them fix, make sure you encourage the people, them inflate the tire right. Me never hear them do these things yet. They never say, hey, when you drive, make sure don't put in too much air or too much air. You have to follow this and follow that and, you know, some road safety tip like that. And make sure, you know, the infrastructure, them fix the road, them inside certain road, them patrol, the road fix, the infrastructure, the bridge, them fix right, all kind of things fix up right. Them not do that. As a crash here, man, come, speeding cause it. The man, no mechanic, he no do nothing at all. So he can just look on the car and look. If you press brakes, because you crash, you know, you try press brakes and speeding cause it. You run out, speeding cause it. The wheel can blow, speeding cause it. You turn over, speeding cause it. You know if you speed, if you go 80 kilometers per hour, you know, say if a wheel blow out or something like a bounce you up or something, you go crash the same way. Speeding cause it. Sometimes aisle, you have some tanker drive and where you look, aisle in the road enough from there, rain fall, and where you look, you go around this and where you look at wheel now, no grip, you fling away. Them come speeding cause it. You see, them have no sense. Them have the expertise in other part about them come and talk one bag of foolishness. You might big up the man and talk foolishness. This is what we are pay for. Them here what we are pay for. Them here what we are pay for. This is what you are getting a shortcut. That's why Jamaica can't move forward. The man them come with one simulator and a plan for to buy much million. It's a way to make money, you know. Them have this now. Look how much of them cock up yourself like a combat. And a chat a bag of crap. Nothing no make sense. The man them a chat. Nothing. See? You're driving a real time in a real world. And you use a simulator, it can straighten you out.
The person that's given the main address, so I shall decrease. So that
yeah, but you know, so five, look here. You said that yeah, you charge that, but look what them said, them pay feet, brother. Look here. Me I'll show them, you know. Me I'll show them. Or you can just buy it and it'll show you how you see there. Or you put up the word of the parts and pan it and everything. See there? And it show you where you want, see there? Mount a large monitor. Mount 3 monitors. So you can mount a large one that mount 3 of them. You see me tell you? VR headset. The system is designed to be capable with gaming gear from all of the large brands. Meaning you can attach a steering wheel, pedals, you see it? For motorsport. This is what them do. It's racing, setup, or for flight. You can use all of one of a flight simulator too, because you can have it for racing. And you set them one, you tap it, but you not get them for them money there. See there? Look there. See there? And see where you can use panel there. Connect to your PC, your Mac, your PS4, PS5, Xbox. See there? And the game and it show you, right? So let me look on the simulator them. How much a simulator? See there? Driving simulators. Some price. I show the price, see there? Cheap now. See? And people tell about them. See there? And you sit down around there, just look on it. See the one with the tree TV there? You put it out like that and you know set up a thing. So look on the one them where them come in with now. Look here. See there? Now tree TV, that set up, see there? 1, 2, 3. See them there? 1, 2, 3. See? Same set up the one with it. Put the tree TV feet, look here. Put under the steering and put a look and sit down in it. Yeah. And look on a Jamaica this, look on the road where I show you now where I'm sitting side now. Which one of the road station now? So you sit down and drive this. You have to put now, you have to get something now. Some stuff with like for New Kingston and for where you drive or which part you drive. Because you not drive yourself, you know. So this is just one of the animal show you have to drive on this. And them show you. But you see it? It does not simulate like a game. For your bag of money. See? You understand? Bag of money. And then them keep big thing. Them keep big thing from that. Yeah, man, them keep big thing from this. And you know, the media house no bother say nothing. 5.8 million, I mean, I say, una idiot. 5.8 million for dollar for this. That's nearly 40,000 US. That's 30,000 US. Look on the road where them a show you and them sit down round that none tell you say if you don't go on that. Say if you go play a game, you want to turn in a game, you try to take people out of a game, you try to put in a game, more game. You them play a game every day. See? So that one there, that one you know sit down and talking back a foolishness. That one there. Let me show you them little by little one who talk. So him talk. Because I'm not listen to the whole everything when I say no. Because them chat long you know. Let me hear me a little bit.
Increase. So let me at this time thank on behalf of the Island Traffic Authority, an entity that is striving for excellence And in the coming years, you'll see a new Island Traffic Authority rolling out.
Yeah, there.
Let me on their behalf thank the Transport Authority for coming to our aid and coming in partnership with us. And we look forward for more solid partnerships going forward.
Solid partnership. Let me hear what that woman here comes to now. Eh?
Thank you, Colonel Price.
Colonel. He must a colonel. Yeah. Our colonel, them as an old Google gaga. So when them leave from the army, you take them, go put them in all them kind of little things before them go home. Give people job. Them brain never good for morning. Eh? When the man go come and grey hair, them man, what I'm to know? You have some youth who just leave from university and every year, them can't get job. But look who cock up with the top job them.
In the public transportation sector is the route taxi operators. They represent some 30,000 licensees of the Transport Authority. So we could not have an event of this nature without having them participate in
An event of this nature. What kind of nature? Can't bother with them people, you know. Them people are excited. I'll be a crap, them attack still in the mat me, you know. Yes, untouchable, bless up yourself. See, I'll be a crap, she attack. Of what kind of nature?
some way or shape. So at this time, could you help me to welcome Mr. Alan Blair, President of the National Council of Taxi Association.
Yeah, you know.
He will also
Eh?
bring remarks.
A simulator, you know. They might call people from all boat. Eh?
Thank you, Madam Chair, Inspector Keen Williams,
Yeah, man.
Honorable
Dishonorable.
Montague,
Dishonorable.
Minister of Transport and Mining, Mr. Willard Hilton, Managing Director of the Transport Authority,
Yeah, the people them are there, you know.
Colonel Daniel Price,
Colonel Daniel, that's the one those chat.
the Island Traffic Authority, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Other dignitaries should do a simulator, you know, people. Eh?
I must recognize Mr. J.C. Hutchins, who is with us this morning.
I mean, simulator.
It is indeed a
Look here.
pleasure being here to
Oh,
witness
all right.
the handing over of this valuable and important driving simulator.
When say valuable and important, them emphasize on the valuable because they know them are thief. Valuable and important. Yeah, again.
I must recognize Mr. J.C. Hutchins, who is with us this morning. It is indeed a pleasure
Listen.
being here to witness the handing over of this valuable and important driving simulator.
Valuable and important driving simulator. Valuable. $5.4 million. Them two bare face now.
The Island Traffic Authority. I think the handing over is well timed and necessary, as it will serve to improve our transportation sector.
So the one simulator they would them buy already. Because them want to keep more money to buy some more, you know. So it can serve the transportation. So it can solve all what go on the road and everything. Them are not brain drain, them brain dead for you. Because them man not talk about. So him see the simulator now, him never know because he might think about, you know, some wood fire or something. So you put them in a tie and them just come chat about a foolishness. Eh? You open a computer and can't use it. So him just feel in a film head say yes. And it value the money, I value more. Eh? Them last, you know. Them money last, you know, man.
With the high incidence of road fatalities
Yeah, there.
plaguing our roads,
So simulator, stop it.
this much needed equipment will help in the eventual alleviation of this problem.
People know. Yeah, man, yeah. Him a who? Can him forget fire at the same time. So a simulator, you never knew how to drive. Oh man. Oh gosh. No, if you see me not see nobody fool so. Nobody can fool so. Nobody can fool so. Not at all. Yeah, brother. Me dey on my live, me soon call the back. Me dey on my yeah man, about me soon call the back. Yes, all right. Yeah man, nobody can fool some people. Look, let me just hear what him just say. So this I save, and this I save the life. Him say it I save the life, you know. Listen.
Driving simulator to the Island Traffic Authority. I think the heading over is well timed and necessary, as it will serve to improve our transportation sector.
In them head, them tell him that and him believe it. So the simulator serve to improve the transportation sector in Jamaica. One simulator. So it's go around the simulator and that will stop the accident and save the life. And that the man I say, you know. I want them for me back himself. Who write that game? No, the one of them man, you know, man, them for lose their job, man. Eh?
With the high incidence of road fatalities
Hear this.
plaguing our roads, I hope this much needed equipment will help in the eventual alleviation of this problem.
So it will help in the alleviation of the problem. The road fatalities, the stimulator. I remember, by the way, you know, you have your license already. Maybe sure so them now have no sense then. A simulator come in now. You have your big license already, so you now go on a simulator, you know. The matter about new driver. That don't even make no sense again because it alleviate the problem then. It don't even make it double no make no sense now because if you have your drivers, you have your thing already. Remember taxi driver now go into that, you know. Who already have them and I like them a call in for put you on a simulator and a foolishness. This a foolishness. You understand? So the whole of this, we can't tell a man say a foolishness. See? This now help. Boy, the man up, Jano. No, sir.
I trust that the ITA will improve in their service delivery
Yeah.
with this needed investment.
Answer investment, needed investment. $5.5 million for what?
Mr. Minister, I want to laud and thank you and the ministry,
Yeah, there.
the Transport Authority, for procuring such a well-needed equipment to improve service delivery to the traveling public.
With the traveling public will prove needed equipment. So the minister tell him, say no, boy, if me see more jackass, man, I don't want to see no more, you know. Eh? No, them people, you know, them people, you know, if dumb and dumb is, yo, them people, it gone bad. It bad. So if him believe what the minister said, oh, this and not stop the accident and it can stop this and it can make everybody alright, the stimulator. So you go around that and then out the sun in a crash, no care what happen, everything will roll up, you care back alright. Me no see nobody dumber than this. What for remind them of that speech, I hear?
And the National Council of Taxi Association and on behalf of all our public passengers, drivers in the industry, want to really say against her a big thank you.
Hear there? Eh?
As mentioned earlier, thank you, Mr. Blair, for those remarks. As mentioned earlier, this partnership became a reality because of the intervention and the influence of our Minister of Transport and Mining, who is a gentleman who needs no introduction. So at this time, we're going to invite Honorable Robert Montague.
So you invite Honorable Man, this a theme thing this, for move some more money, that you just tell me. Eh? And this is a minister. Come on now.
Transport and Mining to bring an address. Can you welcome him as he comes?
Well, you're not going to invite me them place, you know.
And let me use this occasion to publicly congratulate you, because I understand that you got a little bit of promotion recently. So I want to congratulate you, because I believe you have been around at the Transport Authority for a little while. How much? 15 years? But you don't look like you reach 15.
Yeah, look at the woman how she all and tough you talk about, she don't look like she reach 15. I want him to that man, that's some face taste. I want him to him, man.
My colleague, Minister J.C. William Hutchinson.
Your colleagues, yes.
Director of the Transport Authority, Mr. Willard Hilton. The head and all the other staff members from the Transport Authority. The head of ITA, Ms. Colonel Daniel Price, as well as ably assisted by Mr. Kenwood here, who everybody know Mr. here from Road Safety Days.
You just call the man miss, you know, but me make it pass. Him just call Colonel Daniel Price, Miss Colonel Daniel Price, right? Not pass me, you know.
The Transport Authority. For a little while. How much?
You call the Colonel Miss.
But you don't look like you reach 15. Let me also acknowledge my colleague, Minister J.C. William Hutchinson, the Managing Director of
Miss
Transport Authority, Mr. Willard Hilton.
Yes.
The head and all the other staff members from the Transport Authority.
Miss.
The head of ITA, Miss Colonel Daniel Price.
Miss Colonel Daniel Price. Miss Colonel Daniel Price.
Hilton. The head and all the other staff members from the Transport Authority. The head of ITA, Miss Colonel Daniel Price.
Mr.
As well as
Mr. Yes, I miss. But then make him go on.
ably assisted by Mr. Kenwood here, who everybody know Mr. here from Road Safety Days. And he's still not gone from Road Safety
because I'm a friend. Him just come chat and me no know where I talk. I be a foolishness him talk. Be a foolishness. When we have so much people a pack up and a pay them, but you know, I keep people safe and well for us chat. When if you go away, the money for use fix road.
within the road safety industry.
Yeah, there.
Alan Blair, and I think I saw Mr. Biles from the Maxfield. Back and I see one of Jamaica's brightest young ladies and most innovative, Olivia Lindsay, who started 876 Taxi, our answer to Uber. Welcome, Olivia. Assistant Commissioner of Police,
Yeah, there.
Gary McKenzie, the man that know more about traffic than any other member of a constabulary force in the Caribbean.
Foolishness. Man, stop embarrass yourself. But know about Caribbean. Him don't know nothing at all about Jamaica. Good at about more about Caribbean. We are tell about Caribbean. We go all about the Caribbean, you know. Them man don't know nothing.
Superintendent Watson from the JCF. Other members of staff and invited guests, members of the press, a very, very special good morning. I promise you this morning I can't be long because I have to rush to a little issue with the Port Security Corps that we have to keep it going, otherwise there'll be no airports for the Christmas. So I promise you.
You serious thief in face.
I am glad that you were able to make it because you are one of the stars of the transport and mining ministry, and you don't normally go out, and I insisted that you are to be here this morning. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if truth be told, Minister Hutchinson was assigned 3 specific duties by me when he came in 2020. He was to ensure that the annual reports of all the entities within the ministry becomes current. And he has taken on to his duties like fish to water. And I think Mobile Metro was our worst offender. I think they were about 12 years behind. And today they are about 3 years behind, working to become compliant with the laws of the land. And I want to thank you, Minister Hutchinson, for that. I also put him in charge of the land reclamation project, where once bauxite is mined, you normally, if you fly over Jamaica, you see the big pits, and
We don't want to hear that, you know. We could just hear what you say about here because you be a thief and be a sitting.
And we are doing this project. And we hope, because castor oil grow wild. And we hope...
We don't want to hear about no castor oil either. We don't want to hear it from nothing at all and you just stop.
Titles that are outstanding. What?
So you take this and talk about our title and them thing there. Go on again.
Gazette, the Commissioner of Lands can...
And the stimulator and the money we want to hear about.
8% of the persons driving on the road have a driver's license. Many persons have different anecdotal stories as to how them get the license. Right, Colonel Price? Mr. Here? Definitely. That is correct. People tell you about man under tree. People tell you how much them pay. And all those things. That is the anecdote because you have no proof. And I said to the officers at IT, let us examine all the processes. And we started with the learner's license, the provisional license. You used to pay what, $50? 2 pictures, JP sign it, and you go to the tax office and get a learner's. And then you go behind a vehicle and you're on the road. You can lick down or kill anybody. The first time you drive in a car, you gone on the road with your learner's license. $50. It raised now.
You don't even know. That's for sure long. You know long. $50 I'm talking about, you know. You know how long I'm talking about? From my little boy.
Mr. Hilton? 1,800.
Oh.
So we
I look at 50 Jamaican you talk about. I hear yes, 1,800 now, nearly 2 grand. So you know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Him back a time. Him shouldn't even come here to come talk that. If you just come talk 1,800, you know if it raise. That means when you get a license. You see it?
Let us introduce a test of the road code before you get the learner's license. So at least you know about
I mean they talk about these things, man. But you can go buy a simulator. I never tell you about no simulator, sir.
the road code. Because many times when you drive, especially in the country, and you buck up on a man right on a bridge, and you reach the bridge before him, or at least that's what you think. And him think him reach the bridge before you. And somebody has to reverse. 9 out of 10 times why the other man back down, you know, is because he can't reverse. I don't know the road code. So we have insisted, and last year we started the project free of cost. You don't have to pay extra for it. That you must sit a test of the road code and pass it before you can get your learner's license.
We tell about it, man.
It is just not a normal test, because I remember when I went for my license, I did a test, a written test, and handed it to the clerk. She corrected, and she said, you failed. She never tell me how much I failed by. She never tell me where I failed. And 2 weeks time I went back and do the test. She said, you pass. I don't know if I improve or not. You just hear say you pass and you hear say you fail. That's not good enough. So we have sat down and we designed a test that you have to do it electronically. And the electronic basis is it's island-wide. So when you walk into the depot in Westmoreland, you are linked up into an island-wide system.
I mean telling about it, me can run it back. So I explain to people, just go on.
Test in Westmoreland. And the beauty about the system is that the man sitting beside you is doing a different test. Because the test comprises of 20 questions. But we have about 40 questions for each of them. So number 1 and 40 different questions. So the computer, when you sit down and log in, and by the way, when you sit, it takes your picture. And it compares your picture that is taking the test with a picture that we scan in there that you carry come from the JP. Because we know Jamaicans that somebody going to send somebody to go take the test for them. So we're verifying that it is you who apply, it's you same one that is taking.
I just say this Jamaican said somebody will take the test to them. And I said go. Them go for the test and who do the test, them just get the pass. Then they will make people go sit down for go take the test to them go. But them a pass. Them you just give me back your paper. And the man will get the money right it. But somebody take the test to them. And this year this Jamaican, you know. You understand? This who are working at the company. Piece of crap.
4 times during the time you're taking the test, the tablet take your picture and compare it. 4 times. So if you think you're smart, me smarter.
Him said the tablet.
And what we have found is that last year, 72,000 persons applied for learner's license.
All right, hear this now.
And took the test. 61,000 persons passed the test.
All right, so make a joke that about this. So the pin where I say this now. So him say in the last year, just hear what I say. So look where I mash up himself. Now you buy a simulator. The money where you say buy a feed, I lie at it. You can't pay nearly 40,000 USD that simulator. Right? We see it for $800 and $800 and $400 and them thing there. Simulator that. See? All right. So you say 70,000 take the test last year and 60,000 pass. So you have one simulator now. When the people and the learners them. Okay? So them are come now and 70,000 people can sit down, go through the simulator, then they have a big backlog. And then have no sense. And the simulator there, you have to go in a real thing. So you come with it, no make no sense. See? One simulator. So when you come now, you do your test, you have to go sit down, do the time, then you go up on the simulator. When the time are done, you have to spend more money. You will want the license, the new license now. Kind of like it a withdraw from the rest of people, no. Are just new people. So 70 people come, 70,000, 60,000 pass the set. So you have an next 70,000 and maybe you have more. And you have to come and sit down and wait till the man they done with the simulator and then a next man. By 70, I don't know, if you're in the line, they are number 70,000. And when you get a chance to go on that, you see, you have done for you. You see, that no sense. I be a foolish matter. See, I just rob them, I rob money, man. Rob money. No make no sense. I make him finish talk with my talk, but it no make no sense. No make no sense.
5% of the persons who have taken the test have passed the test. So we are comfortable that the new people coming into the system know the road code. And you have an opportunity to take over the test if you fail it one time. And if you fail it the second time, you're going to have to pay the third time. Third time is not free. And we are hoping that over time, the behavior on our roads will improve.
So the simulator make your behavior on the road improve? The simulator where you go spend a bag of money pan. So the simulator is like a God thing where you sit down in it, just program your brain and everything and then it improve. And money have sense, but boy, I tell you, man.
Introducing the driving simulator into the thing now, so that once you finish the test, before you do the yard test, the inspector is going to put you on the simulator to ensure that you know how to control a vehicle.
Yeah, there.
Because the inspectors have families too.
When I talk about simulator, yo, most of the people them use simulator. So you can know if you control a vehicle. You ever go up on the road, the real road where you drive pan. So you can tell them about people have family. How much inspector go out the road, go crash, and they, yo, I'm gonna be a shit in my talk again, you know. How much inspector can you up on the road when you do your driving? How much of them crash? How much of them crash a year and dead? Per year. You don't find none of them a crash when them go out there with you and them go crash and dead, and how much of them in the hospital, them have family too. You see the man, you idiot? Yeah.
Inspectors in Jamaica are very brave men and women.
Yeah, there.
Because can you imagine you just taking a person carrying on the road and you don't know them from Adam, and you don't know if them can drive or if them cannot drive, and you and them a bubble down Swallowfield Road and a go down Whole Hope Road.
It man make sense? Them a do this for decades. If you have an inspector, number one, him just stop and turn your back. Because from you start in there, so before him carry you out there, so, if him carry you up a stadium there, so, he must have Swallowfield Road. If you do so boom and butler carry him, turn your back. And I like it, you know, no big wawa. Because I make it to Pearl Park and do wawa. In every country, I saw inspector work. Me don't know whether man come with. The inspector don't know if I'm Adams. But if I collect your money, do. All piece of shit.
No, if the person can't drive or not.
Yeah.
The inspectors, the 55 inspectors we have in Jamaica are heroes. Are them brave bad.
Yeah, there. Them brave bad. He might try to sell the simulator. And watch him look at the thief in face. Watch him criminal face. Eh? I try to sell simulators. That man don't make no sense. What going on, eh? The inspector brave bad because him don't know you from Adams. Eh? You tell me something now. So let me ask him something. When you go up on a plane, the pilot them know you from Adams, or you know the pilot them. So you put your life in a for them and for make them fly you. Eh? When you go up on a bus, the driver them, you know the driver them from Adams? Eh? When you take them bus or take them taxi, you know the driver them from Adams? And when you go to market, you know the people them who are selling from Adams, you don't know if them are pies and the food for sell you. How many are idiot, you know? What are you talk about? Eh? For sell a simulator, he might chat one bag of rubbish. Eh? Yeah.
The behavior on our roads will improve. And introducing the driving simulator into the thing now, so that once you finish the test, before you do the yard test, the inspector is going to put you on the simulator to ensure that you know how to control a vehicle. Because the inspectors are families too. And the inspectors in Jamaica are very brave men and women.
Stupidness.
Because can you imagine you just taking a person carrying on the road and you don't know them from Adam, and you don't know if them can drive or if them cannot drive, and you and them are bubble down Swallowville Road and I go down all over road.
And you have a father, remember, is a learning, is an inspector, you know, I tell you where to start and where you, and like you have bubble down and like you have speed and go down the road. Where must that make no sense? Eh? If you sell a simulator package where you just say, you spend a bag of money where nothing no go so. Nothing no go so. Eh? Even if them show you a price tag, nothing no go so. Because them just grab up, because them come up with something, you know. Because they have the money already, man.
And you don't know if the person can drive or not.
Yeah, there.
The inspectors, the 55 inspectors we have in Jamaica are heroes.
Yeah, there.
Are them brave bad. So we are trying to reduce that by putting the person on a simulator and test the different conditions, because the simulator is so designed that you can have wet road,
Yeah.
you can have night driving, rainy road, and the inspector will observe how you operate that vehicle without taking you out of the yard. And then now, once you pass that,
Man, me never want to hear no more of him because I hear that. I said that. Eh? So, the inspector want you to come play a little game. You go for do wheel driving and I want you to play a little game. So, I put you, I remember, you know, 70,000 take the test. So, I don't know which part if you have 50,000, number 50,000. I not talk 1,000, you know, 50,000. Even if 1,000 enough that. If your number 100, and you have to go through the simulator, all that work. And then, the inspector don't know if I'm Adam, you go for your driving test. You know what I know the inspector. Because when they know, you know, say, more money change on. You know why so friendly. I remember, you know, the inspector tell you when to start the key and what, he might fail you. He might tell you about inspector brave bad. You know, go down for drive before you reach yes, man. You know, see the man a be a crap in my talk, man. And then we have as minister, you know. And you call him honorable. This honorable. Yeah? This honorable. And more people looking at this thing because we not talk when I mash up people head. When I mash up people head. People when we just showing again. See simulator them, yeah? Showing again. When you just go look upon them driving simulator. See there? And I want like this. In that car. So you can just get them. Can you see the 3 TV there? Oh, my look at some price? You have all kind of price of driving simulators, man. You have all kind. Can you put the TV in front of this, you know? Saying? You put the TV them like 3 screen hour. I want this way you sit down back. Same way like that and them. You just put them. Saying? You see it come with everything they say, you know. You're steering, you put on your steering and put on your thing them and your thing. Saying? And you see the price of them, man. Ship to you, man. You understand? Ship to you, man. You see the driving simulator them, man. All them reach 5.4 million, I don't know. See? And people who don't want to know about simulator now, you have a simulator like all them one now, where you can put on thing that you turn it on, you can use it for a flight simulator too. For driving and them one you see there. Edge. 3 and 6D this, you know. See it? And it'll tell you one where you can connect the system where you can connect on it and use it. See there? Use the one of the thing then. It'll show one where you can use and you connect up and everything. And one where it come with. And see it there? See it there? You can have the single monitor, you can have the see there? The cockpit panel there, so see it there? Keyboard mount, cockpit console, see it there? table console, middle console, see there? Seat slider, lap seat belt. It tell everything, man. See there? You just buy it and just deal with it. See? And I want to know you can use it for, you know, flying simulator to and them thing that you know. See that? Flexible. Large monitor and them thing, they see it? And everything, yeah? The man, them are just criminal. Them are just criminal. It's where you can't damp on them. See? But him now come with the simulator. 1, 2, 3 TV, same way. Sit down round it. Yeah? Put on the little thing, sit down round it. Put on the 3 thing. And how much money for this? How much money? Nearly 40,000 US. 30,000 US. $5.4 million Jamaica. In everything what government do, where things say them that get pan and wholesale they even cheaper. And think them and one them buy. And big ceremony. Man, them a thief, man. But for burn them out now. Let me tell you this. It's when it comes to simulators, when you check your kids, them use it more than you. Because me have simulators where if you see my son them, even if you see them use it and a drive, me can manage the road with them a drive pan. You have some of them when them drive and police are run them down them and people out of the game where you look them drive and run out of the car and go back in, you know. Simulator, you know, yeah, because you know, that game, you have some of them you just see them in the car and see them, you feel everything too, you know. Press on them thing there. You know, you go to some other place and the game you put in your thing and you drive and go on and big road and you drive and go on. Them bad pan it. Me drive real vehicle. But them bad pan it. You come with simulator, but the simulator can save people life now from the crashes and things on Jamaican road. This is where them come up to. You know, say some numbskull. Eh? And keep big ceremony. And I pray God what and keep the simulator and all that kind of foolishness. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But me see this, me have to say no. And the media houses, make the man sit down and I tell them crap. Yeah? Make the man sit down and tell them crap. And then listen to him. So I could go sit there, see 3 panels them that sit there. And you put the little gear upon it. I don't know what happened to them. Eh? See? Look on the road, but look on the road them when I know. I want to know which one of Jamaica road station now. Because you see, them come with for them little thing. You have to show a road and put the patrol them in it. I don't know which part of Jamaica this, you know. So I don't know which part of Jamaica this. So you want to put a man in there for a drive. Which part of Jamaica this? You know you drive on sidewalk, look here. A simulator, none. Which part of Jamaica this? So this will make you better. Look here. Look here. Hear me an indicator that. Look here. Look here. This makes sense? And you don't let them take picture of boo 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 boo. Look here. I know me not say Jamaica, you know. Sure was, man. Eh? Look here. Yeah, them not him crash. So, but him can't say where him crashing now. Him just stand up but yes, still him crash. Because simulator is just a game. Eh? Look at now. Eh? So reset him crash. Let's say him go drive now. Because a game like a game where I play. Look here. Him a go drive. Look here. Yeah, a long time him not drive. Look here. It's a game, man. Can't wait you stop. It's still a catch of the game, man. Long time him not drive. Eh? But they don't use a gear right now too, you know. So, him want automatic, so press the button. So them have gear and automatic. Look here now. Him shall lose him license because he can't even start a simulator. None of them will talk. Yeah. And hear my rev. Can game. Look, them have to show him for reverse. So a next man come down and feel and let's pay money. Look here. You can't even move it. You see me I talk about people? I game him can't even move it yet, you know, look here. Them have to touch it and show him how to move it. But him a driver. Look here now. Look. Yeah, not the road rough though. This is not Jamaica. Yeah, you feel on the steering wheel. I say that. Eh? Man carrying game for 5.8 million. Look here. Them have to tell him, look here. Them have to tell him. Oh, can't simulate it now, stop. Yeah, in my first break it now, stop. Man, them carrying game to backside, because this is not Jamaica neither, you know. Them have to tell him what the side back. Him if lose him license. Yeah, break too soft it now respond. It's a simulator, idiot. So I'm going to turn now. But thing go crash. Or you reverse. You're supposed to can drive. You know say you have your license. Him can't even manage the simulator neither himself. Look here. And a ferry road that. Look here. Look how much people have to tell him off to drive people. Yeah, you have to take back him driver's license. None of them can drive a car simulator. You see it? None of them can drive it, you know. But them are train, eh? And then we down the Jamaica road, you know. He said the brakes too soft. You see it? You going to read, can't nobody now have to tell them to do that. You know the simulator so nasty. Yeah there. So you never follow the navigation hour, shall look front or what shall follow the arrow for? Sit there. Assimilate, sit there. Why they never show? Yes, how foolish is this, people? All right. And at this time, I get people where them can't control, eh? Here they not take our time. Look here. She there on sidewalk, you there? Alright, you tell me now. You know, tell me now. If them can't drive, Bobby Man to Q Kevin manage a stimulator. This me I tell you. Because you have a stimulator, you're going there. You can't drive it. So when you can give somebody that answer, oh, if you go up on the road, go do it. When them can't, themselves can't do it. Or it can work. Them are just failure, you have to pay money or do something. Them are a failure. If him should lose all him license. Him go up now simulator and them have to tell you, no, you're going to any car and you have a key and you have to turn it and you have to start it. And you feel it one time, boom, 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 and you move it. Nobody now have to tell you. You go up on a simulator, them have to say, boom, boom, it's like, yeah, say what is. Like a big game. Coming like we had some game style, you know? So you go in at this and yes, and him and the minister yesterday can't drive it. Make sure you can drive it before you sit down. That's embarrassing. See? Him start to, you know, mash up to, you know. Him start and fishy crash in our house. Eh? But yes, still, the stimulator are going to make you better. Them now have no Jamaican road. You saw the place there? They might show you just a big road, they have no real sidewalk on it or nothing at all. No lick down distance, boom. Eh? This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So them come and show about simulator and I talk what it can do. See? See there? Wait a minute, please. Just look on the place where them put in too. And no Jamaica. See? This is not Jamaica, this is foolishness. See ya? Foolishness. So me just play it. See ya?
Alright. Come on, check for the can get something moving.
Them want something moving. So him come sit down. I see the whole of them are failing now. Let me see if him can know it. Look here now. Everybody have to tell themselves how to drive. Look here. Engine fail start. Watch out. See, you see it all like get trouble? Look here. Eh? Look at them 5.4 million. You might tell him more sound. Look here. He might drive on the cycle simulator. You're not idiot. It's like a game. You just drive it. You can't control it. You control the car more. Indicator that. Look here. You check the whole of them you have car. But you go buy this. Eh? He might go crash now. Him now moving up, but the drift go crash. Yeah, Hutchins not tell him to go drive. So him should have lose him license. Look on this. Long time in a drive, me can't drive. He might look for. Now, I look for seatbelt minister. Look here. Can't drive standard. So them have the standard and can go in a thing that way, you know. Look here. Him can't even start it. Big time, you know. You see what people have to come start it? Hear man over rev there. Him not moving out. You hear the rev? Look how much man have you show him if you do all that break down. If you lose him license. Number 1. 2 and for them on the steering, them have 1. Them a laugh. You understand? 1 and them have on the steering to while. This is not Jamaica road neither. Oh, you have to put people on this road drive. Just a game this. Look here. See, I can talk like control, eh? You see my swing? You see my fair do steerings? Here, brake too soft and it not work. Him himself has said it. Or you reverse. You can't reverse or you'll crash. End up on the red line. Red line that. End up on the red line. When you see it, it's a big game this. Waste of time, waste of money, you see it? So she want the matic, them standard automatic, look at now. Them are buy more man, for thief more money man. Can't not start so again, you know. Hear the man? When you follow a drive, you follow when you're driving in a real car. That makes sense too, you know, say I game this. Eh? Them can't pass nobody. Them can't pass nobody. That makes sense to the people. And this thing come with 5.4 million. 5.4 million. Government does give each member of parliament 1 million, like 80,000 people in our constituency, to take care of the most vulnerable, them housing. 1 million. 1 million Jamaican. That are like 6,000, little bit over 6,000. Like 6,000? Yeah. Like 6,300 or something. Yeah? Yeah, man. See? 6,000. 6,000 something. Not 6,500, not too much. See? 1 million. See? And you can buy this for 5.4. This a garbage. This just a game. And by the way, if you tell you say, if you go into the simulator, you drive your car good, my son them drive this. Just give them 1 minute, 2 and them drive it. You go in it, you can I know you drive a vehicle and thing. No, that's a little game and thing. Yeah. If you control it now, nope. See? So this name fail. Kept them not understand it, all the minister himself, you should make sure when it come before your car list, you make sure you drive that me set a standard, you know. You go around there and say, see me do it here, you will never do that. Not so easy. And then with them mind run, but yes, I'm going to make Jamaica bit this to make it better. Eh? Foolishness. Yeah? And have money, them want, them a thief more and more money. See, you see much you see me later, them to stop them foolishness. But there, you know. Keep it real, yeah? Loan some me up. Yeah, man.